the fiancé of Colorado woman Kelsey Berreth, who has been missing for a month, appeared in court on Friday charged with her murder. Patrick Frazee appeared at Teller County Court via video conference, where the judge read him his charges: first-degree murder as well as solicitation of murder. The audience at court was unable to see the screen. He is being represented by a public defender and none of his relatives were present during the hearing. He will be held without bond pending his next court appearance on December 31st, according to the Denver Channel. Frazee was served with an arrest warrant early in the morning and then walked away in handcuffs to be charged with first-degree murder as well as solicitation of murder. Berreth was last seen on Thanksgiving Day entering a supermarket near her home in Woodland Park with her infant daughter Kaylee, before going to drop the girl off with Frazee at the home he shares with his mother. Frazee, 32, is the father of the young girl. She is now in protective custody and will soon be reunited with her mother's family. Despite the charge, the body of the 29-year-old pilot and flight instructor has not been found at this time. Authorities also said on Friday that they believe Berreth was killed in her home based on evidence they uncovered during their search of the property. Scroll down for videos. Police arrived at the Teller County home of Frazee before daybreak on Friday morning and were seen cuffing Frazee at dawn in images obtained by ABC News. He was transported to the Teller County Jail, a source with knowledge of the investigation tells Daily Mail. And the FBI and members of the CBI are now searching the property. Sheila Frazee, the mother of the suspect, has also been detained by authorities, but not placed under arrest. The divorced mother of 4, who is a registered nurse, lives with her youngest son at the ranch, which she outright owns according to public records. She also owns 2 additional properties in the area. Her son meanwhile attends to the ranch and also breeds dogs. Share this article. Share records show that Frazee was booked into the facility at 8:33 a.m. and charged with a felony, though the exact charge was not listed, and it instead read, "Please type of charge description here." That same source said that Frazee's arrest came after authorities obtained new information about Berreth that has led them to believe she is no longer alive. Frazee was arrested after cell records and data provided new details regarding Berreth's disappearance, according to officials. The solicitation charge was also addressed at a news conference on Friday, with officials saying that Frazee asked someone to commit some sort of crime, but refusing to elaborate beyond that at this time. As for where the body may be, police told residents of Woodland Park that they should expect an increase in police activity around the area in the coming days. Police are also still working to get Berreth's phone back from Idaho, where it has been for close to a month. Agents are also at Berreth's home looking for evidence. Frazee had previously allowed authorities to search his property last week, but after 2 days combing the 35-acre property, there was no news from officials and Frazee returned to his home. Authorities then returned to the property of Monday for what they later said was just a routine check, and again left without making an arrest or sharing any update on the case. On Thursday night, officials were seen at Berreth's townhouse well into the night, and just hours later Frazee was placed in custody. The arrest warrant in the case is sealed at this time, as are the details of Frazee's first appearance. The arraignment will be next week, officials said during a news conference on Friday. Prior to Friday, the Woodland Police Department had only said that the evidence gathered during the investigation suggested that Berreth's disappearance was suspicious. This now the second high-profile case to emerge from Colorado involving the murder of a partner in just the past 6 months. In August, Chris Watts killed his wife, unborn son and 2 young daughters just 150 miles north in Weld County. It was also revealed early on in the investigation that authorities believed Frazee was the last person to see Berreth before she disappeared on Thanksgiving. She was last seen on surveillance video entering a grocery store on Thanksgiving Day with her daughter. Frazee later told police that the couple met later that afternoon so that he could pick up the couple's daughter. The two did not live together despite being engaged, a fact that many on social media suggested was a bad omen after learning of the disappearance. It was Berreth, however, who had been hesitant to move in with her fiancé because he still lived with his mother. She instead decided to get her own home after moving to Colorado from Washington to be with Frazee. In May, Berreth paid $184,900 for a 2-bedroom home in Woodland Hills, where she lived with her daughter. A family member claimed soon after Berreth went missing that she had split with Frazee on the day she was last seen, but that has never been confirmed by investigators. Berreth's phone later pinged off a cell tower in Idaho on November 25, 800 miles from home. There were a number of details that had puzzled the public in the wake of Berreth's disappearance, including the fact that she had just baked fresh cinnamon buns before she went missing. Frazee managed to turn heads as well when he made a trip to the local waste management facility on Wednesday